So it's Fat Steve. I'm in this fucking crazy running race, and there's a station here, I think. It's just coming up where I should be able to get some water, I hope, or something. We're here, so I've got to keep running. I've got to keep running as fast as I can till I get to this station, and let's see. Thank you very much, man. Oh look, we've got a bit of water here and some fruit. Lovely.
You got a bottle you want filling up?
No, I'll just have a swig if I can.
Yeah, that's some water.
So, Fat Steve's having some water now. He's doing really well. And is this the halfway point?
Oh no, you've done 40 miles here.
40 miles I've done.
10 miles to go.
So another 10 miles, folks. I'll have a little bit of apple if I may.
Yeah,
oh, look at that. That's going to... I've got no teeth. So, anyway, I'll tell you in a minute. And so I'm going to carry on running now. So, thank you, gents and ladies. We'll catch you all later. We're off again now. Now, where the fuck am I going? I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to have a tree down here. Hi everybody, it's Fat Steve, Spices Media, and welcome to the channel, folks. Well, I'm just outside, guys, now. We've got muddy waters, narrowboat just passing. I've no radio mic on, so it might be a bit fuzzy with this wind. And that's actually the first boat I've seen to pass me today. But I say I've been in and out and about. So I'm back on the Osmo 2 now. My Osmo 3 is charging. There's still plenty of space on it. There's still lots to film here. Having just filmed lunch. But it's spin back up the other way there. The big boy's still parked there where it was. The sun's high up above a tree. So it's past Leaves by Sage Media. I'm down on the towpath at Guy's Thatch Hamlet, and there's a station here for the runners in this marathon. How far's the marathon again?
50 miles.
So it's a 50-mile marathon. I've just done a little spoof of it, but I'm not taking the piss. I'm trying to support them, and so I'm going to carry on along and do a little bit more out here. I've had my lunch. I've not had my afternoon nap yet, and my God. Oh, dear, dear, dear. So I think I can get back up here soon. There's lots of people. I'm just fleeting past because there might be a few children about. I'm trying to avoid. I'm going to head, if I can get up here without falling over again. I'm going to try and head up here, by leaning forward, and we'll try and we'll do one little pass through this area if I can, and you can see how much busier it is now compared to what it was earlier. It's quite a bit bumpy, folks. It's quite a bit bumpy. So I'm on the Pocket 2 because the Pocket 3 is charging, and lots and lots of people here in the sunshine enjoying themselves. So I'm searching ahead to try and film as few children as possible, but luckily there's not many out here. So folks, I'm gonna get back round to that hotel room, and I'll try and film you a little bit of the room, and then I'm going to have a kit just before the 4 o'clock video comes out. So I'm going to sit and watch that on my phone, and I think it's the making of which is where Dawn and me film the making of that Sandra, and I think the making of Leeds. I'm not sure. I'm stuck now. I'm stuck here. All these cars have just I can't get round now because of these cars again. So the parking here is horrendous. There's parking spaces over there for hundreds, but they just tend to park near the door and make life difficult. So we're heading up, trying to find this lodge I'm in, and got to go up these bumps again. Oh, there's the anvil outside the saddlery. So I hope you're enjoying this as much as me, folks. It's a very, very sunny day. I can't see what I'm filming. I won't know what I filmed till I get home. So there's no kids about here. Let's film this clock now that I couldn't film before. I don't know how high I've gone. Try and circumnavigate it. And try and get back to the room. So it says it's 3:30, whether it is or not I don't know. It's got a nice big jet trail up there in the sky. So folks, it's just around 3:30. It's Fat Steve. I'm still here on my little mini holiday. That sun's really bright behind. I'll try flicking round this way a little bit, and I'm having an ice cream. You know how much I like my ice creams, folks. So it's Wallings cream flavour, and I've got, I don't know, I forgot, this young lady will tell me what I've just got, because I can't remember, because I'm senile, because I'm Fat Steve, and I'm completely around the fucking bend, folks. So we're having a good time, even though I'm still a bit depressed and upset and mortified, but I'm not quite suicidal, so don't worry. And I'm going to have this in a minute. Oh my god, that's looking nice. I don't think I'll be able to eat that before the 4 o'clock video comes out, but we'll have a good try. No, she's very patient, this young lady. She's doing well. Cheers. Yeah. Cheers. Look at this, folks. Look at that. I said to you, there's a young girl on reception before, and the restaurant manager on that side, and the boss lady and the other lady on reception have been here, and you're probably the same, since before you were born. Oh my God, yes, I'm going back 30 odd years when I used to come here. And do you know what's changed in 30 odd years? The canopy outside with the sunshade.
Oh, it like rolls on and off.
Yeah, that's it. Right, so I can't drive my scoot now, I'm stuck. So I'm going to move out into somewhere else and I'll come back to you. I'll be back in a minute. Well folks, I've found somewhere in the shade, just about. And look at that for an ice cream. Should have a bit of a sign behind me, and we've got a bit of a mangle here, I think. And I'm struggling. I can't drive the scoot. Let's just turn it off. I can't drive the scoot, film and eat my ice cream. And it's getting close to 4 and it's dripping. It's dripping. So these are the ice creams, Wallings ice creams. Wallings, which is a village a bit further up the A6. Just off heading towards, I forgot. Heading towards the harbour. Glass and Marina. That's Wallings ice cream. So you can see that's a big scoop. Hold the front page. Fat Steve's got a big scoop. So Fat Steve's going to have to evacuate and get himself a napkin. So for now I'm going to leave you with that. Catch you all soon. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye. So I'm back in the room, folks, and see that? When you put your key in there, you pull it forward and it turns electric on. So we've got a nice little reading lamp. There's an extension reel, my Osmo Freeze charging, and I've got some stuff here. There's a little telly, what I don't normally use, tellies. I think I showed you out the window before. Now there's this running race I was just filming. So there's people running from one place to another. And it's got my V-cat. And I'm going to have a ride out in a minute to the shop on the A6. 7-foot bed, folks. 7-foot bed. And I'm going to have a ride out and try and get some Pepsi Max. So I'll see you there. So I'm on the A6, cut and action. So I've took a ride round to the A6 and I'm outside Billsborough Post Office, folks, and on my way back to Guys I've got to pass this chip shop. Now I've got the sun on the wrong side of me. I'm going to film it a little bit and then point back to it. So this is Turner's Fish and Chips, patrons only, dine in and take away. The guy in the shop just told me it's a very good chippy. There's people in there, they can order online. So it's not long since I had my steak for lunch. So although I'd like to, I like the fish and chips. We've got a couple of little cottages here and then a few more. I've seen these dotted about when I was filming here yesterday, and I thought they looked a bit like railway cottages, and then having thought about it, they were quite possibly cottages for the canal workers in days gone by. Got the White Bull here, somewhere I used to go a lot, a long time ago, when I used to moor on the water station just behind here. So I can't film that anymore. That sun's far behind me to the right, and there we've got the Roebuck on this bend, which lines up with the bed and breakfast here and where the road used to go. Now, when I researched the A6, how it was in 1795, this was a great traumatic thing, because if I can try and show you the angle of that, the old Duncombe house, it lines up with the angle of the Roebuck. Now, the A6, as it comes along there, used to go behind the bus stop and come along that edge. So them line of trees are on the original route. The A6 went past here, and the thing was, did it carry on up that way or did it go that way? And I spent probably a month. There was virtually nowhere up there where it could get back across that I could find, but that's back in 1993 and I can't properly remember now, because I'm not senile. So I'm heading back to Guy's. I've got some Pepsi Max and some Cadbury's chocolate, folks. It's a beautiful garden. Little colour is it? It's not a white picket fence, it's a grey picket fence, which is unusual. So we can see in this side roughly what's been happening here. The bend was taken out donkeys years ago, and somebody's been working. That's the line of the road as it went, and it came from up there. And I can show you that when we get up here. I don't know what year it was changed, but just about here you can see the foundations and you can see a bit of the tarmac, and you can see the curbstones. So I was correct in what I said. The A6 went along there and swooped around a Duncan house. Nice view there of Guy's from an unusual angle, but I can't see because of the sun. There's a telegraph pole behind me, and if I'm not careful now, oh shit, I'm stuck. Whoa, 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 whoa. So there's a load of trucks heading up towards Myscough now, and they've got W. Robinson and Son. Don't know who, what, when, where, or why. But look at them, loads of them. So the guys are waving. So I say I don't know what's going on, it's just by chance. From Barrow.
Yeah,
Shout out
we
Barrow
are.
and Furnace Cumbria.
So a big shout out to Barrow in Furnace, folks. And what are you two called?
I'm Aaron and this is Sarah.
Aaron, and are you working people from Barrow?
We are.
That have come down here spending money.
Yep.
Now, mostly in Blackpool, all we see is fake homeless junkies and parasites, and that's who I normally film and who I normally criticise. I've worked as a drug and alcohol mentor for 30 odd years in Blackpool, so the ones that are sat there that live here, I know them, so I don't film them. But technically, they're still parasites. I worked with them 20 years ago and they're still sat on the street and in the gutter. But
You mean you disagree with them doing it?
no, I'm saying they're still doing what they did 20 years ago when I was working with them.
The drugs and stuff like that.
They've not changed. It's just a shame.
It's hard to define who actually needs it and who doesn't. So we give money, like we go to the city shopping and stuff like that, we give like some of them money and food and what have you, but
It's just you don't know who's who and it's difficult.
It's hard.
I'm just going to switch this radio mic off in case it's not picking you up. Because sometimes it'll only pick me up. Now that'll change and that'll pick us up through the camera now. Yeah, so do you come out here often? Are you staying here?
Yeah, we're staying for the night, just a night away. We don't often get away from the kids, but we've been trekked to a babysitter from Sarah's mum and then...
Well, I came yesterday, I have to breathe with a sleep machine.
Oh yeah.
And I fell asleep on Buzz and woke up in Lancaster. So I come back and I was booked in the Premier Inn and I got there and I'd forgot my sleep machine.
Oh, you're
and I set off at 7 in the morning and it was 3 o'clock when I got there.
Yeah.
So I had to go home. I went to the station and got a train in Preston and then so I lost that booking and then I ended up coming here today. And I've done quite a bit of drone shots earlier on and just gradually watched as more and more people have come. And I filmed my dinner outside. Filmed my dinner outside and I might film my evening meal yet, can't decide.
What did you have for your dinner?
A big rump steak with portobello mushrooms and shallots. I think it was nice. It was tough, but very, very tasty. Very tasty.
Yeah, it's busy here, isn't it? It's lovely.
Yeah, it's lovely. So what was your names? I have dementia.
Yeah, it's alright.
Probably.
I'm Aaron, this is Sarah.
Aaron and Sarah.
I work on the wind farms.
That's
Sarah's
good.
got a business, hairdressing business.
Lovely. So I have a friend that was a lad I used to look like, didn't foster him, but I looked after him. He lives up in Barrow now. He was a mechanic called Robert Hagan. Always worked, always respectable. And the second COVID jab nearly killed him.
Yeah. I haven't had any.
We haven't had
He's
Have you
still
had none either? No, you didn't have you? No,
he's still really bad with it. Can't do anything, and it's just nobody believes him. It's just the way of the world. Anyway, I'll leave you in peace. Have a nice evening.
And to you, bud. Thanks
you
very
as well.
much.
We'll probably see you after.
So stay safe, everybody. Fat Steve, Spiceheads Media.